What's up with y'all, man? Salute SSRB, man. Finna recap this members only. It Better Be Fye. Miller G versus Remy. Shout out to Remy, man. Sip business, you already know. But yeah, it's a cool battle. If y'all haven't checked it out, it's a one rounder. Give it a look. It looks like, it's good quality, good sound. They really doing some good things over there. SSRB, It Better Be Fye. So, yeah, man. Overall, I'm gonna put it like this: Miller G, he had harder, more impactful punches. I feel like Remy, he punched more in this battle. So if you like tally up the points for each punch, Remy probably had more punches, but that does not give you the battle just because you have more punches. Miller G's punches were more impactful. They were a little bit more creative, more, well put together, and landed with a little bit more power than what Remy was punching with. So just to start it off, look, Miller G, he had like cards with no money. It's the thoughts that counts bar. Then he had a little funny way to pick on Remy, like, I gotta hand it to you because you can't reach it. Then he bounced right off of that into the Remy at the bar, but Remy ain't at the bar. You know what I mean? That was fire. Mutual combat versus stand your ground. It was a cool little concept. Then he had an office scheme, which was cool. I enjoyed that. The payroll or punching clocks. And then he had this line, which was crazy, but it was dope. He got a lot of reaction for it. He say, I know you are what you eat, but you ain't gotta be a bitch ass, nigga. You ain't gotta be a bitch ass, nigga. Nah, I like that. That was dope. Then he had this other thing where he was like, I shot his ass, and then I shot his ass, and I shot his ass again. I like that. He's got some creative ways of kind of meshing his bars together. It all flowed pretty decently. Then he had another one, I'm the foundation. They put the house on me. A nice little, metaphor. But overall he did decent. It was a solid round for Miller G. He had so Remy goes, Remy, he comes out the gate. I feel like in Remy's bars, he had more of his heavier punches or more impactful things at the top of his round. So he starts off with the meal on wheels, keep crushing, I'm Ball Jones. That was fire. I love when we use bars and we give a salute to the legends to make people who may not be familiar with these people go back and research. Like, who is he talking about? Ball Jones. I'm crushing. You know what I mean? A legend up there. So then he goes into, I've been holding this down, believe me or not. Little wordplay. Clip long as a Miller scheme. Giannis, the Buck scheme. Twin babies, Phil and Lil. Gun scheme plus calls out T. Neal. So in general, to me, like, doing a gun so big bar at this point, it doesn't really grant you as much impact as what it once did. But for this one, weaving it within the call outs and calling out T. Neal, with it, I was like, okay, I get it. That's dope. He had his first blood shed like Crispus Addicts. Again, I love that. When you bring attention to Crispus Addicts now, people would be like, okay, let me see who Crispus Addicts is. So I salute that. The bullet wound was a tadpole, but the exit wound was a shark bite. Cool. Carbon pistol if they gas you. Stomach shot if you get out of place. Corset. And he say it bubble because the scars run deep like a keloid. Oh, then Remy say, you all cupcakes, sprinkles, and flowers. Nigga, you that lovely. Dang, that nigga lovely as hell, ain't it? Cupcakes, sprinkles, and flowers. Nah, but that was funny. But to me, you're right. Remy's writing, it started off at a higher level and kind of tapered down. Miller G, it's more so like he stayed consistent throughout. And he may have even in the middle of his round, elevated a little bit. So to me, that was the difference. He had a few more bars in there, like I say, but it looks like, Miller G. Oh, also he did have a few stumbles. Had to hit the water a couple times. So, all that plays into a fact of your overall performance and what people are seeing. So for me, from what I seen from Remy in this, solid, man. Miller G got it. Salute to them guys. Salute to SSRB. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. I'm gonna try to get back on track with this. I got done with my last battle. I have no battles on schedule right now, so we're gonna try to, be more consistent. But that's it, man. Quote the Mega Man, nevermore.